Yo, what's good, John? It's your boy Big Keys. Welcome to a special edition of Wrasslin Talk Radio. I'm your host for everything and anything wrestling, AEW, WWE, Ring of Honor, it don't matter. I'm your host for everything and anything wrestling, y'all. First of all, a couple of shout outs. WFSB 91, my homeboy Fuego B, shout out to that crew. Also, shout out to Holly Street 96, Dietrich. Over there, holding down. Dietrich was on the show last week, man. Thank you for coming on, man. Thank you for having me on your show as well, man. The fellas really appreciate you, man. Everything y'all doing over there, man. Definitely keep holding it down, man. Trevor over there, DJ Domino. Check out his mix. DJ Domino has a nice mix, man. We gotta get DJ Domino on the show too coming up, so what we heard, he's a walk-in WWE encyclopedia. Well, if that's the case, we need to have you on the show, man, so we can see how much knowledge you got.
I gotta see it to believe it.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have him on one show, man. We're definitely gonna have him on. And also, Stats Don't Lie podcast. Tim, one of our members of the show, he hasn't been on. He's taking care of some business or whatever. But shout out to Tim. But make sure y'all like us on Facebook. Also, make sure y'all like us on Instagram. I try to keep the page updated with everything and anything wrestling. And make sure y'all subscribe to our YouTube channel, man. Thank you for everyone who subscribed to the channel, who's been liking us and checking us out. I definitely thank y'all, man. Want to get the viewers up. But I thank you for all the love that y'all shown so far. Anyways, tonight's show, we're not, no format or nothing like that. We kind of jumped on here. We wanted to discuss, it's been a crazy-ass week of wrestling. Crazy-ass shit that's been going on and everything. Right now I'm watching Impact. Jay White showed up at Slammiversary last Saturday night. It's just been a crazy week. We have Money in the Bank. SummerSlam's getting ready to come. It's just been a crazy week. So we wanted just to come on the show, discuss a few things that's going on. But before we get into that, let me introduce my co-hosts. We're going to start off with the man who you heard him just spoke a few minutes ago, Hollywood Hulk Cena. What's good with you?
What's going on, guys, man? Glad to be here. Like I always say, welcome back to the fans, man.
Yes, sir. All right, next is the psycho of the show, Cap the Cooler.
Who is the psycho,
Cap?
man?
Shut up. Just introduce yourself. Keep going.
I'm Cap. I just ate some donuts. Yeah.
And mute yourself. And we're done. Anyways, next, acknowledge me, Cena. Lucas.
I just want to let it be known. This dude right here, that's the psycho of the show. Okay. All right.
That's the psycho of the show. Me and the psycho will be, and my lady, shout out to Kiani, love you, babe. We'll all be in Chicago next week to see with these idiots. So we'll be live, take over Chicago coming next Thursday. Yo, I hope y'all ready, man. We coming to show love for y'all city, man. We coming to shut y'all city down, man. Chris has been to Virginia Beach, and right now I posted the picture of when he visited 2 years ago.
I swear, I am not promising that not one of us gets arrested next weekend.
Motherfucker, speak for yourself. I keep telling you, speak for yourself.
Yeah, I got a job I gotta get back to.
Man.
I mean, so do I.
You get arrested.
Ball fight.
I'll be there to pick you up, but I'm not explaining that to mom, yo.
I mean, look, all I know is Cap expects me to go into a bar and smash a bottle over somebody's head, but
Cap's getting arrested for anything. I'm like, that's up to him. I mean,
no felonies, though. No felonies. No felonies.
See.
oh, never.
We'll see y'all fools.
Only misdemeanor.
Yeah, just something minor, just throwing a bed up on the hotel roof, nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy. Nothing out of the ordinary, man. But we'll see y'all next Thursday, man. Shout out to Ricky, aka Fella. Ricky had prior engagement to attend, but I'll definitely see Ricky next week. Gonna be definitely excited to see y'all, man. It's definitely we're gonna get a lot of pictures. We're gonna be y'all timeline, y'all gonna be sick of us after next week.
Ricky's engaged. He's engaged?
No.
He had a prior engagement.
That's what I thought you said.
Moving on. Please excuse him, y'all. I'm scared to go on a plane with this man next. I have to go on a plane with this
you guys
dude next week.
Each other on the plane or what?
I don't feel safe.
Trey had a knife.
Oh, happy birthday, Trey Sykes. Happy
Birthday,
birthday,
Trey.
Hold on. I forgot my live studio audience. Happy birthday, Trey. Trey had a hashtag. Trey had a knife. Trey's got to come back on the show. We want to the founding father of DNA. You know, he's been there since day one, crazy ass motherfucker. But we want to wish him a happy birthday, man. Keep being crazy, because that's what you are.
Oh,
anyway,
I think I'm a founding father too.
Yeah.
Of the Psycho Club, sure.
The Psycho Club. They got their own preview.
This guy over here is crazy, man. He's over there. Yeah, he's.
You pointed it. Stop. You let it go. You pointed in the wrong direction. You fucked up anyway, so you're done. All right. You pointed in the wrong direction. Anyway, yeah, we'll be in Chicago. See y'all, man. We're gonna have a good time. Have a lot of fun and everything. So we're looking forward to that.
I will say this: it is a shame you guys leave before Monday Night Raw comes here.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I didn't even want to talk about that.
I don't even want to talk about that. Y'all, we leave the Sunday before Monday Night Raw comes to Chicago. I'm so pissed about that, man. I didn't even know, but we didn't know it. Well, when we booked the trip, we didn't know if the live shows and shit were coming back like that, so we didn't know. So we didn't know. If we would have known in advance, I definitely would have stayed that the extra Monday. But
let's risk our jobs and stay another night.
No. Be that as it may, I know they will be coming here to the Norfolk area, the Norfolk Scope or Hampton Coliseum, so they'll be coming here eventually anyway, so we'll catch the show. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into a couple of topics we're going to discuss. First topic, Money in the Bank. Fans, this is the first pay-per-view that fans have been attending. Well, fans were at WrestleMania, but
it wasn't a sold-out arena or like a sold-out crowd, basically.
But the fans were hot all the entire night. Great pay-per-view. We saw definitely some upsets. We saw Nikki Ash, almost a superhero, win the women's Money in the Bank, and then on the men's side, Big E. Shout out to Big E.
I think the men's Money in the Bank was the match of the night. I think
it definitely was. Shout out to Big E, man. That was definitely the right call. Dude's
Roman and Edge was second for sure.
Yes, yeah. Roman Reigns Edge match definitely was a good match. It's good to see the fans. The crowd energy, it was definitely glad to hear the fans back in the crowd, man.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all thoughts of the show, man? Anything that stuck out to you? Any
Ricochet, man. Ricochet.
Yes.
Yeah, Ricochet showed out in the ladder match.
I kind of knew he was going to show out after watching the NXT North American title match.
Chris, the terminology that he likes to use, like Ricochet, like no homo, showed his ass in that match for sure.
The big ending off the ladder.
Yeah, that spot was really good, man.
KO sold his spot off the ladder.
He really did. I thought he was hurt.
Yeah, that's what
he folded up and was holding the back of his head.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I thought he was hurt.
Yeah, that was definitely a crazy finish, man. Definitely, but Big E winning the Money in the Bank, I mean, definitely deserve. I picked Rollins to win, but
I picked Riddle.
I did too.
Yeah, I picked Riddle.
Definitely a good match, man. The women's match definitely was a big upset. I didn't realize I didn't see Nikki winning. I picked Liv Morgan.
I definitely
see Nikki winning that. I was definitely surprised.
The women's Money in the Bank I could have done without, honestly. Like it was part of the show, obviously, but if I were to take one match off that card, I'd probably take that one. That was probably the least entertaining match.
And put the tag title on the pay-per-view, right? Put that in, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes,
that match was more. The women's Money in the Bank, in my opinion, was probably the least entertaining of the night. I'd say.
I would say least entertaining due to some of the people that were in the match.
I thought the Raw tag titles was least entertaining.
I mean, as far as like the bigger matches go,
the women's Money in the Bank match was more important than the Raw Men's Tag Team Championship match.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't even think I watched the Raw tag titles, to tell you the truth.
I watched it a couple of days ago. I'm an AJ Styles fan. Anytime you get to see him perform in front of a crowd, like it's a good moment. And then almost is like I like his character.
I agree. I 100%. I'm not discrediting that. It's just that it would have been better without the Viking Raiders. I'm a Viking Raiders fan, but not at that moment, I guess.
They should be the tag team champions, man. Like they are going back to Ring of Honor and everything, man. They're a fantastic team. It's just that wrong place, wrong time right now. Like
Big facts. I think you said it the right way.
Yeah, I agree.
But that goes for all 3 tag team divisions. You can't really put them anywhere. MSK is hot, the Usos are hot, and so are AJ and Omos.
Oh, I just thought about like Survivor Series. They have like a triple threat: the Usos, MSK, and for some reason I think RK Bro gonna be tag team champions by Survivor Series. I think.
I wouldn't mind seeing that.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Usos, MSK, and
the Raw tag team champions in a triple threat.
Hey, hear me out. Send the Street Profits to Raw and give them the tag titles and put them and against MSK in a triple threat tag team match.
Yeah.
I heard a lot of people like MSK. Like MSK, but I'm like, I don't have a problem with them.
Their moves has held back.
That match steals Survivor Series for sure.
Yeah,
if that happens.
Yes, it definitely will. I would definitely tune in to see that, man. That was definitely. I'm hoping. I mean, we figuring that NXT is going to be part of Survivor Series this year. We don't. I mean,
we hope
it.
We hope.
I think they will be with them going back on tour and having NXT kind of maybe closer again. Because you see all these NXT guys are slowly starting to get back to the main roster now.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think Vince did that to shake up things because he's seen who he liked and he brought him up. So it's.
I've read something about multiple people on the main roster being sent back down to NXT.
Yeah.
But it's not like
Mandy Rose got sent back to NXT.
Yeah, but it's not like the top stars that people think are gonna get sent back down there, like the bigger names. It's like the lower card, lower end of the spectrum on the main roster. I'd say.
My question to you:
challenge for the NXT title and win it.
Yeah.
But my question, let me ask you a question. I know we're going off course real quick, but we don't. It's
sarcasm.
And I know Chris mentioned, and I know Chris had mentioned this about a while ago, and I know I brought it up in a group chat about some superstars going to NXT. Is it a downgrade or is it something to help change their careers, or what do y'all feel about that?
It helps. It helps because
who goes.
Yeah, and it's not a demotion. It's like NXT, you're still on TV every week. It's just that you have to go back and tweak your character, and it's like NXT has a good roster, so it's like you're not going back down there fighting jobbers and stuff. So,
and that's how Chris was when Finn showed back up in NXT the first time. He was like, I don't like it. I think it's a demotion. And then you started seeing Finn weekly on NXT television.
But 3 or 4 years ago, we could call it a demotion. But now
okay, it's okay. Better word is not a demotion, but I think Lucas just said it. It depends on the talent.
Yeah.
Now I'm not sending Roman Reigns back down to NXT.
No.
Okay. When Lucas was in one of his capping ass comments, I'm not.
I said Edge, not Roman Reigns.
I'm not sending Edge to NXT. Now, if you want to send somebody like Keith Lee back down to NXT to tweak his character, I'm for that. If you want to send somebody like Amber Moon, and they did, to tweak your character, I'm okay with that. Lucas is right. I was not the biggest fan of the Finn, but I had to see how Finn was being treated on the main roster, and then I end up understanding. Plus, Finn was putting on really great matches.
Yeah,
he was putting on.
Probably one of the best heel turns.
So you know what I'm saying? So, I mean,
he had one of the best heel turns in NXT in recent memory.
Yeah, he definitely had the best heel turn I've seen in a long time.
In recent memory, yeah.
When he turned on Gargano,
if you want to put Ricochet back down to NXT, I get it. So
I'd be fine with that.
It just depends I think it depends on the character. I'm not putting Drew McIntyre back on NXT. I wouldn't put fucking Lashley on NXT. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. So.
My question is, who would you right now put back in NXT to help them out?
Nobody.
Other than Rick, I know we said Ricochet.
Keith Lee. I wouldn't put Ricochet back on.
Okay.
No,
I wouldn't.
Yeah, he stepped up with his matches with John Morrison, and I heard
give him and that was a really good match on Raw.
Mm-hmm.
It was. He stepped it up as recently. So Keith Lee, I can definitely see Keith Lee going back to NXT. Everything, but him and Karrion Kross, I don't see that happening again. Because
send Nia Jax back to NXT.
Oh shit. That's my cousin, so you know she ain't
send her ass back down to NXT.
Send Shayna back to NXT.
What's below NXT? Can we send her? Is there anything below NXT they can send her back to?
Put her on
NXT.
No, you can put her on main event. Put her on Velocity.
Oh shit!
Damn, put her on a show they ain't even on.
Hey, put her on 305 Live.
Damn, that's Jimmy Uso drop.
305.
Jimmy Uso after some wine coolers.
Shut up.
305 Live.
You know what? Hold on. Before I get to talking shit, it's not that she's bad. It's just that her character is not. What are you gonna do now? You can't do the fat shaming no more. You know what I mean? Like you're not.
She has no gimmick. Her character.
Exactly, Lucas. Yo, she is boring.
I can't take you serious anymore.
Shayna Baszler is boring.
Like, what am I supposed to think of this? You're just what?
I can't take you seriously anymore.
Exactly.
I was.
You know what? She let Luke Gallows pipe. I don't want to hear it.
No, all like I was a Nia Jax fan, and I was happy when she won the Women's World Champion. But what does she do now?
Nothing.
What is her?
She goes gaga over Reginald, who, by the way, should start getting some matches because that boy can wrestle.
But I tell you,
Reginald got some.
You know what Nia Jax is now? Nia Jax is a TikTok wrestler. She's a TikTok wrestler.
Oh yeah, for real. Shayna Baszler is a killer, man.
Like I can't take her or Shayna Baszler serious anymore.
Whoever's in charge of booking the main roster, man, Shayna Baszler was a beast, man. She didn't have to have a gimmick. She just, you probably fight for your life.
She has that MMA fighter gimmick. Like that's it, literally.
Yeah, that whole MMA, gimmick, that shit, it's so old, man. They did that shit with Ken Shamrock. And after that, then they tried to duplicate it with every other wrestler. That shit gets old after a while, man.
Ken Shamrock.
Say what?
Ken fucking Shamrock.
Ken Shamrock.
That is y'all guy. Y'all is big Ken Shamrock fans.
I'm in my zone.
What y'all think about the WWE title match with Bobby Lashley and Kofi?
Destruction.
I mean,
a lot of people were upset because they said it was Kofi.
Hey, look, I'll put it to you this way. Like we said in the group chat, if we wanted to see a dead body, we just turned that match on real quick.
He beat the shit out of Kofi, man. I don't think Kofi got any offense, though.
Kofi got like about 2 minutes of offense in, and that was it.
Nah, it's all she wrote.
That's the champion thing, so he's a dominator.
Put it to you that way. That could have been on the kickoff show.
Damn. Yeah, that could have been a kickoff match.
Yeah.
They hyped up Kofi for all that shit just to get his ass whooped, man.
You couldn't even open the show with that match.
And Xavier Woods still didn't turn.
No payoff.
It's coming though. I feel that it's coming.
I think they're gonna do it in a different storyline, have them go at it, but it's Goldberg right now. I think Lashley gonna beat Goldberg.
Oh God, Goldberg.
You know what though? Hey, I don't know if I posted this.
I don't care about his pop.
Me neither. He could barely walk to. You guys seen him walk into the ring? Like he looked.
It's not even. I'm not even talking about his pop, but like you guys notice how like all of these old guys came back and everyone popped for them.
I posted that in the group.
Yeah. Okay. So it was you that
on Monday Night Raw.
But like it goes to show you like that's the reason why Vince keeps bringing these guys back. Like they still draw. People still go crazy.
Sell merch. Yeah.
It's Sting.
Hey, it's Sting.
Oh my God, it's Sting!
Hold on, I've seen Sting and Orange Cassidy kicking each other outside the ring the other day.
Did you see that shit last night, bro? I was weak as shit.
I saw that shit. That shit had me dying laughing.
That shit had me dying, yo. I was about to ask Lucas. I said, Lucas, you see? I said, you out there kicking it with Sting?
I actually did. Yeah, I was out there kicking it with Sting.
That shit was funny though, man. When
I should have kicked his head off.
Sting did this shit with. I was weak.
Oh yeah, the little
bit. I was weak. Yo. That shit was funny though, man. That was definitely funny, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. That shit was funny, but Edge and Roman Reigns, they had a great match, man.
I thought that was a really good match.
That was tremendous a really good match. Edge is how old? His 50s.
Hey,
still putting on matches like that.
Hey, somebody bitched and complained how that match ended, and it goes to show you how clueless some wrestling fans are, because you think about it this way. Sure, the match ended the way it did, but it sets up one match for SummerSlam, and also it sets up another one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you set up two matches right there with the way that match ends.
Rollins and Edge is going to be a low-key banger match, yo.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good-ass match.
I I think Rollins is gonna take it. He's gonna take it. It's gonna take it to a level, man. I like this match for both of them.
Yeah,
Who wins though? Because Edge hasn't won that many matches since he's been back.
Rollins is gonna show his in-ring ability, man. This is gonna be good, man. I think that's gonna be one of my favorite matches.
Do you think Edge puts Rollins over?
No.
Yeah.
I think Edge wins.
No, because Edge ain't won shit since the Royal Rumble.
Exactly.
He beat Randy. He beat Randy in one of the matches they had.
Oh yeah, Monday Night Raw.
We're talking about
he ain't won shit since the Royal Rumble.
Oh yeah.
He didn't pin anybody to Royal Rumble. He hasn't pinned anybody and beat them 1, 2, 3 out of pay-per-view.
He fucked up the Usos. He beat Jimmy and Jay, I think.
Bro, he ain't won a match
at a pay-per-view.
Oh yeah.
Stop trying to find ways for Seth to win.
Seth is. Seth. I don't know what his character is right now. Like,
his character is dope, man. Y'all don't know why y'all don't like it.
I love it. It's the perfect heel,
bro.
Man.
This character is better than the Authority character.
This
much better.
Is he still the Messiah or no?
Nah.
Yes.
Nah.
He is?
Yeah.
He is?
Yeah, he's still the Messiah.
I seen something on YouTube where he was just laughing.
Then he changed his music and he went back to his old thing.
His music is hard. I like his music. I heard it in my headphones the other day. I was like, okay, all right.
I miss him, honestly, and I know y'all probably gonna like this. I miss him being with AOP.
Yeah, that was some shit. It had so much promise to it.
That did nothing for him.
Yeah, he was carrying the load.
It did nothing for him for the simple fact is because AOP got hurt.
Yeah.
He couldn't stay healthy for nothing.
Yeah, when he turned.
I mean, let's not act like AOP. I was an AOP fan. So.
Yeah, I fuck with him too.
I like AOP when he was in NXT.
Me too. Me too.
That ladder match they had with DIY.
Man,
bro.
Man,
that super collider
that whole time.
Whoa.
I will say this: the whole crowd at Takeover that night was standing, including my section.
That was a great match. Is that wait a minute? That ain't the night Ciampa turned on him, was it?
I think it was. No.
Yeah, that was.
Was that the night? I think it was.
That was the night Ciampa turned on Gargano. Oh man.
It was. It was that night.
Tragic night, man.
Yeah.
But
I legit saw some dude take his DIY shirt off and throw it right in the trash can.
He was really hurt.
He was hurt to the T, my guy.
Because nobody seen that coming. That's
when he turned into a Sicilian psychopath.
Dude! As soon as Ciampa grabbed Gargano by the neck and started making his way to the stage, to throw him in, all you heard was the crowd go like, "Oh, what is he doing?"
That reminds me of Batista beat the shit out of Rey Mysterio.
Oh my god! Yes.
You were supposed to be my friend.
God. He was like when he told he said, "I'm gonna take your head off."
Batista
He's like, "I'm gonna take your head off."
Batista beat the shit out of Rey.
Dude, he was like, "I'm gonna take your head off,"
and he smiled. He smiled when he said it. He said, "I'm gonna take your head off."
You're supposed to be my friend.
I'm sitting at home like, oh shit.
But you know what? That turn was coming.
That turn was coming. Batista needed that turn.
Coming.
He needed that turn.
Yeah, he definitely.
But I was a big fan of that because I was a big fan of. I'm gonna rip your head off.
And he smiled the whole time.
It was so diabolic and like.
That's like you get ready to whoop somebody's head.
Like that, that was a very diabolic ass, that's
like statement, you know.
How you do your man like that?
That's when SmackDown was the shit, man. Statement. Oh man, when Eddie Guerrero was on there and Ray and all them when they were the tag team champions, Eddie was coming out in the old school car, man. I used to love SmackDown back in the day, man. When Cena first debuted, and was the US champ.
Don't even talk about how great them days were.
Man,
AJ Styles had SmackDown lit for a little bit, but some reason they changed up for no reason.
But bro, do you remember them SmackDown days?
Man, there was some
when it was on
matches,
Thursdays, man. Or it was on Thursdays. Sometimes it was on, and then it was on Fridays. But I'm talking about, like I said, 02 to 06 SmackDown, 07 SmackDown.
Let me ask you a question though, Chris. What did you prefer, SmackDown on Thursdays or SmackDown on Fridays?
SmackDown on Thursdays.
Yes, I keep telling people SmackDown on Thursday was much better.
SmackDown on Thursdays was the most littest.
On UPN?
Yes.
I love it when SmackDown was on Thursday nights. I hate it when they move to Friday nights, man.
Man, I'm gonna tell you like this. Growing up in high school, Monday and Thursdays was the shit.
Yes. You look forward to them days the most.
Monday and Thursdays was the shit. Monday was lit because it's the start of the week and you know Raw and Nitro gonna be on. Thursdays because you know it's Friday Eve and SmackDown was on.
And all you can do is go back to school the next day. All your friends that are wrestling fans, y'all just sit there at lunch.
Yeah.
Was just sitting at the table and talk about, yo.
Oh, and I'm going to tell you a big reason why I like SmackDown on Thursday, too, because I used to read the spoilers. Because, you know, it was taped on Tuesday.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I used to read the spoilers, bro. I'd be like, yo, this is going to happen? So
that was dope, man.
Man,
at the end, let's talk about what happened at the end. John Cena returned. Dun, 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 dun. That crowd popped.
John Cena sucks.
That crowd popped, man. That was definitely so. Cena came out on Monday Night Raw, came to a huge pop. So, as always, well, y'all know Cena Reigns was always a plan for SummerSlam, but Cena came on Raw, challenged Roman Reigns for the Universal title at SummerSlam. So
Cena getting choked out.
Yeah, Cena.
Yeah, he's gonna put Roman Reigns over. This
Cena's gonna acknowledge the tribal chief that night.
This is This is gonna be the win on Roman Reigns' resume. This is gonna be a big one. This is gonna.
Well, he beat him before the last time they fought, but this is different. It's like a different time. Like that.
This is different. But I'm gonna tell you like this. I can't wait for the verbal promo lash.
Yeah.
John Cena is going to give Roman Reigns, bro.
Cause
he is going to cut Roman Reigns the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
He called him an asshole on Monday night.
No, that ain't got nothing to do with the asshole.
Yeah,
you know John Cena.
Well, it's gonna start tomorrow night. It's gonna start tomorrow.
He gonna get personal.
Yeah.
He gonna say some shit. You forget they last promo battles. John Cena was saying some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Did he tell Reigns he know how to cut a promo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
He's open. He said he's protected. He was shitting on Roman real bad.
I mean, they both were shitting on each other. But John Cena's going. Come on, man. I'm sorry, but John Cena's one of the promo kings, bro.
Promo kings, man.
He's one of the promo kings. That his mic work is so underrated, bro.
Underrated.
I'm talking about when it comes to promos and interviews. His mic work is. Y'all don't have to agree with me, but dog, what he did to The Rock. Come on, bro.
Oh, they had some good verbals. Oh man, they had some good ones, man.
No, bro, he won that battle. Nobody has to agree with it. But when he told The Rock, yo, your lyrics is on, he said your script is on your wrist. He ethered him.
Yeah.
He said,
y'all forget what The Rock said to him? Remember The Rock was like, you son of a bitch. If you go back and watch that promo, The Rock got pissed.
Yeah. He pulled his skirt up on live TV.
Yeah, The Rock was mad. Come on, man. John Cena's about to give a verbal lashing to the Roman Reigns.
This is gonna be some good promo work out of these two, man.
I think like this, lashing that John Cena gives him is gonna be the reason why Roman Reigns choke him the fuck out.
Yeah.
This is gonna be the win. This is gonna be
the crowd gonna be so sad, man.
This is like you working your job and you're moving up the corporate ladder, and now you putting things on your resume. This is going to be big on Roman Reigns' resume, man.
Absolutely.
This is going to be huge on
his resume. It's going to be a good match.
It's going to be a hell of a match.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask y'all a question. After he's done with Cena, who's next?
The Rock. The Survivor Series.
Well, we know about The Rock. We know about The Rock at WrestleMania.
Survivor Series. They're fighting at WrestleMania, but
they're going to start to build that Survivor Series.
But between now and WrestleMania, who do you put against Reigns?
Seth Rollins.
Somebody has to go face.
Somebody's got to go face.
Seth Rollins and Edge.
Huh?
Seth Rollins and Edge.
He's done with Roman's done with Edge.
Yeah, I think Roman's done with Edge.
Roman's done with Edge. He's done with Edge.
You're not going to keep letting Edge lose these titles, bro.
They got to turn Seth face. They're going to have to.
I think they're leaving the way he is. The crowd fucking him anyway, leaving the way he is.
Now, they said the long-term plan was to take Drew, put him over on SmackDown,
right,
and have Drew versus Roman Reigns. But that match won't happen until at least almost the end of the year. Yeah,
We
it's not
seen
gonna
that
happen
Until
already.
the end of the year. You're right.
Yeah, because you
Yeah,
got
but we've
Survivor
seen that
Series. McIntyre's going to face Roman Reigns. Is going to face Roman Reigns before Survivor Series. It's probably going to end up being a Universal Title match on a SmackDown to decide who's going to represent SmackDown at Survivor Series.
Oh yeah, that's right. The
I
draft is
don't like that if it's on SmackDown though.
I mean, he's not. The draft is not till October.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Yeah, at the same time, if they have a title match on SmackDown, the title's going to change hands. I'm telling you.
No, they're not going to take. No,
It has the last few years.
They're not going to take the
They're
title
not
off
going to
Reigns.
take Drew McIntyre and let him beat Roman Reigns, especially with The Rock in this program.
That means this whole title run was for nothing. You
They're
let Drew
not gonna do
McIntyre
it.
come in there one match and beat him.
They're not going to do it. The Rock, they're set in this Rock.
But now
Well,
you got hold on now.
There's so
you
much
got
money in
the
that
wild
match. So
card.
much money in
so
that
much
match.
money.
Wait a
now.
minute, you got the wild card now. Big E has the money in the bank suitcase.
Yeah.
Big E has the money in the bank. Big
Now.
facts. We forgot that.
We
forgot
forgot
that.
about that.
Big
He's not
facts.
cashing in on Roman.
Who does he?
Now he
cash
cashed in
in
on The Rock. The Rock win the title, but The Rock
He's
is
not
fucked up.
cashing on The
Big E
Rock,
come out.
no.
You don't think
He
so?
cashes
No.
it in on Bobby Lashley.
I said
Yeah.
I agree. He
Yeah.
cashes in on Bobby Lashley. I really think he's go over the Monday Night Raw.
Because nobody on Raw can fuck with Lashley, man. It's just like
He either cashes it on Lashley or he cashes it on Kofi if he wins.
Kofi's not going to win that time. Kofi's done. That was the
Like
one.
I said, if Kofi wins.
Kofi's
Where's
not going
Kofi
to
gonna
win.
win?
No.
that program is over. He beat the
That
Where's
program
fucking
is
fire.
Kofi
over.
going to win? No,
Lashley's
that
done.
program is done.
It's done.
That
was a
program
one
is
and
done.
Yeah.
But how? Okay, so answer me this: how long is Lashley going to hold the title till? When do you guys take it off of him?
You gotta let him keep a Survivor Series if you're gonna do that triple threat match. You gotta let him keep it there. So he keeps
Well, Cross
the
is not going to have the
Survivor
title.
Series.
Samoa
Royal Rumble.
Cross is not going to have the title.
Royal Rumble, he loses at the Rumble. Whoever he faces at Rumble. Or
But Cross
they
is not
could
going to
let
be
him
that
keep it to
triple threat.
Mania. You gotta. I'm sorry, but these two have the most dominant title reigns I've ever seen between Lashley and Reigns. We're getting to the point where you're saying we don't want to see them lose the titles.
Nah, I don't.
I don't. I honestly don't. I like
I don't want to see Lashley losing, and I definitely don't want to see Roman losing.
So
Yeah.
you can't
Not at
see
this
it.
moment, I can't,
whoever
bro.
they lose it to, it's got to be somebody legitimate. Big E,
I
I
can
can definitely see because he's never been a champion.
Yeah, I can see him cashing in on Lashley. I can't. That's
He's
the
really
only
the
I can see him.
only other guy that can hold the belts. Seth, maybe.
Yeah,
Once
You can
again,
say
he's
I
not gonna be
agree.
Roman.
Lucas, I agree with this whole Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns, but you gotta have to put somebody a face, bro.
You got to turn. They got to turn
You
Rollins
have
face.
to.
But the problem is Rollins is too much of a heel.
Too diabolical right now.
Yeah.
Somebody has to be a face. That's not gonna work, fam. I understand what you're saying because I agree with you, but one of them has to be a face. And at this moment, you are not turning Roman Reigns a face.
nah.
You're not.
No, you can't do it. No. I don't think
So-
for the rest of his
do you
career,
turn Seth Rollins a
Reigns doesn't
face?
need to be a face anymore.
Seth Rollins ain't been a face since 2019.
Yeah, before with the Survivor Series. That's the last
Yeah,
time he
before
was a
Burn it
face.
Survivor
down.
Series. Yeah.
That was,
I mean, no,
but you know
it was
what?
after
He
Survivor
needed a
Series.
heel
and
turn. Though.
everything was leading up to that.
Yeah. He
So
needed
what?
to-
So that's
you know
that's
what? And I
I'm
think
saying.
KO
So
needs
what-
to turn heel
So
again.
how do
Yeah.
you create a story with two heels?
They have a lot of history, so it you
They
know what I'm saying?
do.
Like,
I know, but you still
They
gotta
do.
turn one face.
But you do because somebody got to be First of all, you can't have two villains be so diabolical towards one another.
shit.
The one way you can do it, hold on. The one way you can do it, Ross can go on a losing streak. He has to go on a losing streak enough to make him, and then he's got to end up like. I think what he's gonna do the road. Like, I'm not saying it's gonna be similar to Corbin, because Corbin they're gonna end up turning face.
Corbin looking crazy right now.
They slowly gonna turn Corbin face.
Corbin down bad.
Yeah. They're gonna slowly turn him into a face, but I believe with Rollins, you got to do something to where he comes down on his luck or just starts losing a lot, and he finally like the crowd.
He's been losing this Cesaro.
I think with Rollins, you gotta the way you turn him faces for him to feel so very disrespected by Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
There you go.
Like him
I
to
agree.
like to where it makes him like, okay, I dislike you now. You know what I mean? Like you have to turn them against like that way. That's the only way you can turn them to.
Now,
like
I
the
think
way,
basically it goes
against Rollins. You have to make the fans cheer Rollins.
Now remember,
basically Rollins could feel disrespected at a point where Roman's talking him down and this and that.
Exactly.
And like let's say in a tag team match, for example, like they're teaming up against whoever, and Roman says, "No, tag me in. I'm the head of the table." Blah blah this and that. And if he doesn't tag him in, like he's gonna do this.
They've done that before.
And at a point in the match, he disrespects him, like he just shoves him by the head, kind of thing, and that's kind of like
that's what I'm talking about. Yes,
there you go.
Because Roman can disrespect the motherfucker.
Yeah,
I think you do Rollins and Reigns at Royal Rumble.
Okay, or Clash of the Champion, or Clash of the Champions.
Yeah, you can do it.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna go that route, that's what you got to do.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. But wait a minute, another name I thought about, and I know this is probably gonna be all. What about Nakamura?
He's been close to like a main event.
You can get Nakamura to fill in a void.
Yeah,
you got somebody back. The crowd loves him again.
The crowd loves him. I would say have him to fill in the void. You gotta keep Roman's occupied until WrestleMania. So you gotta keep him occupied. So you gotta throw opponents at him to keep him occupied. So you can throw Nakamura at him, and then that could be Nakamura. I think Nakamura needs to go to Raw. I'm done with him on SmackDown.
I'm saying like you can throw Nakamura at him. You can throw KO back at him.
Yeah,
that KO book is closed.
You throw Sami Zayn at him, it's gonna be the same result.
This is conspiracy.
I wouldn't throw Sami because Sami Zayn's a heel too.
No, Zayn needs to go back face again, man. I'm so sick of Zayn.
No, I like this Sami Zayn character.
No, Sami Zayn is a fun motherfucker.
This character.
I watched that, bro. But wait a minute, I watched that match he had against Nakamura at NXT Takeover Dallas. Fam.
Fire.
Woo!
Yeah, from the beginning to the end.
That match. That was man. Y'all need to go back and watch that Nakamura and Zayn match. Man, even watch that same match with Finn Balor and Samoa Joe at NXT Takeover Dallas.
Hell yeah.
Joe was bleeding the entire match.
All right, well, since we're talking about Samoa Joe.
Oh yeah, let's go into NXT now.
Like I said, like a couple of weeks ago, I think this is going to be Joe's like one of his last matches for a while. He wins the title from Cross since Cross the Raw, but then releases the title.
Kat, hold on. Let's back up a little bit because we got to figure out because they don't know if some people have not watched, they don't know what's going on in regards to what happened. Okay. If y'all remember, Gargano faced Cross. What was it? 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago, and Cross beat Gargano. At the end of the match, Cross choked out Joe. So Joe came out this week pissed as hell. He was ready to fight. And, wait a minute. Hold on. We got to talk about Cross on Monday Night Raw. Hold on. Before we get in NXT.
That didn't happen.
No. Before we get in NXT, we got to talk about that.
That didn't happen like Michael Jordan didn't go to the Wizards.
Cross lost on Monday Night Raw to Jeff Hardy. Yes. They debuted. First of all, let's talk about the entrance. The entrance is one. Entrance was the creator entrance in WWE 2K. No Scarlet. It was just a generic entrance. Then you have Jeff Hardy coming. So he get
his old song back.
He got his old song back. And you have Jeff Hardy, who used his feet on the ropes, beat Karrion Kross.
A lot of people are pissed off about it. I was kind of pissed off. I'm still kind of pissed, but it's the beginning of a bigger picture. They're gonna make him go psycho on Raw. That's gonna be like.
No. You can't just have this man who was the NXT champion.
Oh yeah, he still had the title on. Like
he has the NXT champion, and he's coming on and losing to Jeff Hardy. Come on, fam. Nah, fam. Nah. That made no sense at all. I've never seen something so dumb in my life. Like, fam, the fuck? You had him lose to Jeff Hardy?
Years after his prime?
How many jobbers do you got back there just running after the fucking 24/7 title? All of them in the back? You couldn't pick one of them?
You couldn't have him beat R-Truth?
R-Truth is not doing anything. Was it Tozawa? Drew Gulak? All these guys back there,
Drew Gulak?
All these motherfuckers are back at catering, not doing anything, or doing nothing. You couldn't put them in a match against Karrion Kross?
Yeah, that shit made
But they went with Jeff.
They fighting at SummerSlam, so it's gonna be a bigger story that's gonna develop. You know.
Well, but I mean, I agree. But the another thing is, they said that he got heat backstage.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris posted that to the group, and they
and I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah, because when he came in, when they got him from Impact, he was born to be on the main roster. He's getting fast tracked from NXT to the main roster, and a lot of people feel some kind of way about how he's treated. Triple H is always on him. You know what I'm saying? Triple H giving him like the superstar treatment and everything. And people that were there before him didn't get that treatment, so they felt some kind of way. And Cross had a little attitude problem, I believe, and you know, it's a lot. Man. It's a lot.
Yeah, I didn't like the whole thing with him losing.
Nah, me neither.
If somebody out there, if y'all watching, somebody explain it to me because I need to get an idea of why he lost. And then Keith Lee, welcome back, Keith Lee. Keith Lee's back. He came back, lost to Lashley. I'm like, y'all just love bringing guys back just to lose.
Keith Lee looked kind of slow, man. He wasn't himself, man.
Well, I mean, he definitely wasn't back in ring shape. I'm pretty sure they didn't work this ass back. They didn't work him back or anything like that.
No,
they just brought him out.
Yeah, they just brought him back. Yeah.
Yeah,
he needs to go to SmackDown. Keith Lee needs to go to SmackDown. Like Raw is just not for him right now.
You know what? I wouldn't mind a SmackDown move considering him and Reigns. Survivor Series 2019.
Ooh, there we go.
Whoa.
There we go.
Maybe he can be next to face Reigns.
Ooh, that was
he could beat Reigns in a non-title match. You know what I'm saying? Beat him in a non-title match. That's got to You think so?
Nah. You can't. It doesn't matter what happens. Roman Reigns does not take a pin. Not in no title match. Not in nothing like that.
But if you want to carry that storyline from when when Reigns and Keith Lee at Survivor Series,
that crowd was popping hard that night during that match.
That ending was lit.
Hell
was
yeah.
Definitely a good ending. That's when Keith Lee was hot, man. That's when Keith Lee had started to ascend, man. And he had that match at NXT Takeover the War Games.
The Limitless one?
Where Cole died.
Remember when Brock Lesnar seen him in the Royal Rumble?
Hell yeah. Remember Brock Lesnar was like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Right.
Who's this guy?
He said, hey, big boy.
Big boy, yeah.
So wait a minute. Speaking of Lesnar, when do you see him coming back?
After SummerSlam.
What do you say?
Another opponent for Roman Reigns.
Shit, I don't know. Brock messed the plans up, man.
I mean, they said that's one of the plans because it's gonna throw in your boy Paul Heyman into it. So
that could be interesting, man. I want to see where that goes.
I don't want to see Roman Reigns and Brock Part 9.
No, I don't see that either. No.
But if you're gonna use the storyline as far as if you're gonna use a storyline with Paul Heyman in it, then I'm for it. But anything other than that, please no.
Yeah.
And Brock though, he does what he want, man. He's not gonna go with no storyline. He's not gonna lose as soon as he come back, man. I can't see
exactly.
that.
He gotta win when he comes back.
Well, I mean, he did lose to Cena when he first came back.
Yeah. That's right.
And that was a good match.
All right, last but not least, Nikki Cross cashed in her Money in the Bank suit on Charlotte Flair, which has been cashed in. Charlotte has been cashed in on 3 times. So
it's
if
bullshit,
Flair's
but it was
champion,
a good.
And you have the Money in the Money in the Bank suitcase, odds are you're gonna be the new champion.
It's bullshit, but it was a great moment. You know what I'm saying?
It really was. It really was. I wasn't mad about it.
Yeah.
Chris said in the group, he said, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, because I heard the music. I'm like,
she came out. Chris said, "Here we go with this shit."
You know what I thought? I thought she came out. She was going to hand the briefcase to the ref, and then I thought Becky was going to come out and be like, "Nah, hell."
Yeah,
no,
I thought Becky was coming.
Right.
Yeah, I thought she was going to come out too.
That would have been some shit.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. That was at one point. That was one time I did want Becky to come out. You know.
So how long y'all think this title reign lasts?
A week.
Ooh, shit.
How long? You think she loses at SummerSlam?
She may carry SummerSlam. I can see her losing it before SummerSlam.
Yeah, I think she might lose it before.
I think she loses it before SummerSlam.
Or does she have a title run like Ginger's unexpectedly?
That's fine.
No, it's too much talent around, man. Like I can't.
What you mean, bro? Vince Dude, ever since she switched to the superhero gimmick, Vince has loved it, and that's why he's
Vince is with the
Vince
bat
signed
for
off
it,
on that.
Yeah, Vince is with the shits with
Vince
this
signed off
gimmick.
on that.
Vince is with the bat for it, bro. This is Vince's idea. Like Vince, and it was Nikki Cross's idea with the superhero gimmick. It was Nikki Cross's.
And she,
You know what? I say let her run with it.
Yeah,
let
and
her run with it.
Vince is giving her 100% vote of confidence, and this is why she.
Don't get me wrong. Her
Now,
being
with a triple threat match at Survivor Series, we gotta get the belt off her. Yeah.
Okay, so
we gotta get the belt off her.
Don't get me wrong. Like for what she's doing, like it's great. Is her gimmick a little cringe? Sure, whatever.
I say let Charlotte get the belt off of her before Survivor Series.
I say no. I don't say let Charlotte get back to her. I say let Becky take it. Let Becky get her belt that she never lost.
Becky returns at SummerSlam.
No, Becky returns before. Yeah, but she was gonna return before that. But I say let her get her title back. She never lost it.
Okay.
So let's say Becky's champ going into Survivor Series for that match. Who's the SmackDown champ? Bianca?
Duh.
Bianca. I don't see nobody taking the title off Bianca right now.
Okay.
Nobody deserves
let her keep it. Let her keep it.
And then
NXT Women's Champion. We don't have no idea who's going to be NXT Women's Champion.
Oh, Gonzalez is terrible, man. I can't.
We're gonna get to that. Well, speaking of NXT, we're done with Raw now. With the Carry On Cross thing, like I said earlier, he choked out Joe. Joe came out pissed. Regal told him you can't put your hands on him and everything. And y'all saw last night after NXT went off, Cross showed up and Regal was laid out in the parking lot. And Joe came out there. Now there are spoilers. I know y'all gonna read. We're not gonna do spoilers here. But what we've heard, we can't confirm that Joe.
Do spoilers.
You want to do spoilers?
Hell yeah.
Okay. I read it.
Okay. So, spoiler, if y'all don't know, Joe is going to face Cross at NXT TakeOver, which is going to be the Sunday after SummerSlam, which is interesting. This is going to be the first time they've ever done the switch, because SummerSlam is usually on Sunday, TakeOver's on Saturday. This year, SummerSlam's on Saturday, TakeOver's on Sunday. Now, it sounds like they're still going to do it at Capitol Wrestling Center, which is dumb. You got T-Mobile Arena sitting right there where you can do NXT TakeOver, have a huge crowd. It would. I guess that's what they want to do at the Capitol Wrestling Center. That's fine, whatever. But so we know Joe versus Cross is going to happen at NXT TakeOver. You'll see the build up to that match next week. Yeah. So Joe's clear. He's going to be wrestling now. Cap, what he said earlier. You think it's one and
we
done?
We definitely said that on the show last time. We said that on the last show. We said Joe been cleared.
Yeah.
We knew Joe was cleared.
I can't see nobody put their hands on Joe.
Cap, you said Joe's going to be a one and done. Y'all think it's going to be a one and done?
I don't think he's going to be wrestling too much longer.
Yeah, he is. I mean, what?
You think so?
NXT got a lighter schedule.
Let me signify what I mean. Not too much longer. I get what you're saying. I think this is one of what. Back to that conversation. This is good for him to go back down to NXT.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a Finn Balor situation.
Yeah, it kind of because he's not wrestling 365.
Yeah, this definitely helps, man. And then you already see Joe's got a whole roster of NXT superstars lined up, ready for a title match. I mean, you can go Cole. Yeah. You can go Pete Dunne.
You can go Kyle O'Reilly.
You go Kyle O'Reilly. You got a whole locker room he can feud with.
Dexter Loomis.
This is going to work perfectly.
Dexter Loomis.
Our boy.
Yo, he's a sick ass character, man. Like, yo.
Dexter Loomis. That motherfucker came from underneath the ring. That shit was funny as He came from underneath the ring. I was like, what the fuck?
You know what? Honestly, I don't think you guys can put. I don't think you can put Dexter Loomis on the main roster. I don't think.
Nah, he needs to stay in the NXT. I think he's NXT suits him, man.
Yeah.
I like him every day. And the thing is, he hasn't talked, which is the greatest thing ever. They've stuck with that, man. He hasn't said one word since he's been to NXT.
He's on the Sting path.
I love it, man.
Remember Sting didn't talk for a whole year and a half.
Yeah.
I love it, man. I definitely like how the direction they're going in. Dexter Loomis is that dude, man. They gotta get. I want to see him win the North American title, man. I want to see him win that title, man.
Just hit middle of the ring.
So title up.
He just wins and don't say a word.
Yep.
His title celebrations is dead silence. He doesn't say anything.
He's drawing in the middle of the ring.
Okay, I got a question, guys.
All right.
Let's address it. I've already said we could. You already said we could.
Go ahead.
Bryan Danielson and Phil Brooks to AEW. What's up?
We were getting into that. I was going to get into that. We were finishing the NXT conversation.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, well, let's finish off the NXT conversation, then we'll go up to that. That's the next. That was going to be next. A couple things. Cole O'Reilly. I know they're going to do Cole O'Reilly 3. They're doing it at NXT Takeover. What else?
Told you.
Yeah. You got the whole thing going with Hit Row and Legado del Fantasma, which is
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
Because they're both heel groups, but I think they're getting ready to turn Hit Row with faces, which is gonna be weird. But I don't see how that's gonna. I love the Cameron Grimes LA Knight storyline.
Yeah,
that shit is I love it, man. That is awesome. I like that storyline, man. Grimes is definitely one to watch, man.
Yeah,
I like that storyline. The whole NXT tournament they got going on with
the breakout.
The breakout tournament. Odyssey Jones.
I thought that was Mark Henry last night.
The Nation of Domination gear.
Yeah.
The Nation of Domination. So that's been going on. The women's. If y'all don't know, I mean, you said we want to do spoilers, right?
Yeah.
So next week, if y'all gonna watch, I mean, if turn it down, if y'all want to hear it. Dakota Kai is gonna return. Is gonna turn on Raquel Gonzalez next week. So be ready for that. Sounds like they're gonna do Dakota Kai versus Raquel Gonzalez at NXT Takeover for the women's title. I don't know who's gonna be the heel, who's the face. That's what. But Raquel Gonzalez is the most boring women's.
She's gonna be the face. She's gonna be the face.
She's a boring ass champion. I just don't. She's stale to me. There's no character. It's just.
Yeah, but she's going to face, and Dakota's going to be the heel.
You think Dakota? So they think they're going to turn Raquel Gonzalez face.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna see about that, man. Was there any updates? Did you watch NXT UK, Cap?
Walter and I can't say his name, the Russian guy.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
Walter has his hand broken. They had a brawl in the back. Walter broke his hand, but they're going to be fighting on Takeover.
Walter versus Takeover in England.
No. Takeover that's coming with the NXT Takeover.
Get the coming. Stop.
I can't pronounce this guy's name. Igor.
Walter ain't that hurt.
Wait a minute, they doing that match at
Takeover Vegas?
Yeah, they're gonna, whatever Takeover's coming up right now, NXT Takeover, they're gonna have that match there.
Get the fuck out! Are you serious?
Yeah,
Walter dropped the title.
His hand is messed up. So
what did he? His hand's not messed up.
No, he has a legit injury. He has a legit hand
injury, or is it kayfabe?
Yeah. No. He has a real injury. He has a real injury. He's really hurt. I'm not sure something with his hand, but it's gonna be a war. It's gonna be a war.
Okay, so we're looking forward to that. So I got to get caught up on NXT UK.
I've seen it today.
I think Walter I think he loses the title at the Takeover. If they had that match, I think he loses that title. So, but that's what's going on in NXT. Anything else? Like I told you, NXT is going to be on Sci-Fi for the next 2 weeks.
Oh, when MSK was talking, did you see Imperium break in while they were talking?
Yeah, I saw that.
That was kind of I like that.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be MSK versus Imperium for the tag team titles at Takeover.
Yeah,
so that's going to be good. So Takeover's looking like they look like good. And then of course looks like it's going to be Escobar versus Swerve for the NXT North American title.
That's fun. Remember the last match they had when Escobar was the cruiserweight champion? That was the last match.
They got, and like me and Chris were talking about in the group, Charlotte and Rhea Ripley have good chemistry.
Yeah.
Escobar and Swerve have good chemistry.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think Escobar got good chemistry with everybody, man. He's very underrated, man. He could put on a good match for anybody.
Sleep on Escobar. Escobar definitely is a good ring performer, man. I'm looking forward to that. All right, so that's NXT talk. Now let's get into what Chris was talking about. Chris, if you want to give us more information, because if y'all know about the whole thing with Daniel Bryan and he's not gonna be called Daniel Bryan no more, is he?
Nah, Bryan Danielson.
Okay, now this is a spoiler. It hasn't been confirmed. I mean, it hasn't happened yet, but it's been 100% confirmed, kind of by somebody. That Bryan Danielson, aka Daniel Bryan, aka the Dragon, is AEW bound, and I actually
And then there is another big rumor out there that Phil Brooks, aka CM Punk, he's making a return to AEW as well. Now, CM Punk don't care for it. I mean, that's fine. I think that's past. I think that ship has sailed. I don't care if it's WWE. I don't care if it's NWA. I don't care if it's ROH. I don't care if it's Impact. That ship has sailed, bro. Now, is he going to be? It's the name. You're gonna love the name. You know what I mean? But that Bryan Danielson signing, that's gonna be nice, because one of the biggest reasons that he's signing with AEW that I read was because the working deal with New Japan.
Yeah.
And he wants to be able to wrestle in New Japan. So they said that's one of the biggest reasons why that's that partnership with New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Yeah, I got that alert from Bleacher Report saying that was one of the big things, that he was going to be able to wrestle in New Japan.
Yeah.
So that definitely, plus it's a lighter schedule, since he's a father,
Yeah, lighter.
he got 2 kids. It's lighter schedule, so it works out well. It works, So I'm glad he's getting his deal. I'm glad he's getting what he wants. And the matches, oh man, we're talking about he's just the matches that he can have with everybody in the AEW. I mean, you got Heyman, you got Kenny Omega, you got MJF. You got to look at the matches this man.
Right, you got MJ. I was looking at that too. Like, he has some good opponents, man. Like,
bruh. I'm still remembering that match.
They'll let him create. They'll let him be creative. He create. He could. There's no boundaries on him. You know what I mean? So I think that's gonna be dope. We're gonna get some good matches, man. When he go, especially if he comes as the Dragon. Remember how that.
Yeah, the American Dragon. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let's not forget the match he had with AJ Styles for the Intercontinental Championship last summer.
Yeah.
SmackDown. Man.
Yeah. Barn burner.
Please go back and watch that, y'all.
Okay, so like Chris said, that I do think for Phil that ship has sailed.
Mm-hmm.
And I was actually talking about this with Ricky today, and I was like, it's nearly been almost 8 years since he's been in a wrestling ring, like ring rust, out of shape. Who knows if he's even in wrestling shape. Bryan, I'm not concerned about with any of that, because he's been doing the damn thing. Now, however, one thing does scare me about Bryan is that if some of these rookies in AEW get to him, we've seen how dangerous and how much they botch.
Yeah.
So, I'm more worried for Bryan. And Ricky did make a good point, like before Bryan, even gets to face them, he probably could help them out and this and that, which I agree to a certain extent. But I've seen some guys on that roster that you just can't help. I've seen some dudes on that roster you just can't help. I'm not even saying that just because it's AEW. There's some guys on the WWE roster you can't just fucking help.
Mm-hmm.
They're just there.
They got rid of them.
Exactly. Thank you. But then, when they get rid of them, all of a sudden we're all marks for these people that just got released. Now all of a sudden we care.
Yeah.
Whatever. But that's my take.
However, AEW after a while, it's gonna be too many people over there, man. It's not enough booking people.
I already feel like they just overloaded the roster as it is.
Yeah.
I mean, in this second show, well, that's they're doing Rampage is supposed to premiere in August, but it comes on Friday night at 10:00, which is
I think they did this to do this overhaul of roster people, just to sit there and say, well, WWE doesn't care about them and we see more than them. But like I said, nobody.
It's gonna be a mess.
I have yet to see. The only person that I can honestly see that's going to do well is, outside of those that started it, like the Cody Rhodes, is Tommy End.
Yeah. Because it's so much talent, not enough shows, not enough creative. Like, I haven't watched one episode of Dynamite yet. I've catching YouTube clips, but from what I see, it's not cohesive. Like I see a lot
No,
of
it's
weird
not.
shit
It's not
happening,
at all.
No,
weird
it's not.
camera
It's not
cuts,
at all.
and it's like
One thing that baffles me is like, okay, we hear these guys going to AEW all the time, and it's like, okay, this guy has creative control. This guy has creative control. This guy has creative control. It's like, all right,
does that sound familiar to y'all?
it's like, all right,
WCW.
it's like, all right, Tony, how many of these guys are gonna have control over their characters? Like, you just pandering at this point, bro.
Then he just keeps talking shit. Like
We saw how that did not work.
It's
I don't know why Tony Khan doesn't want to listen. I don't know why Tony Khan doesn't listen to 83 Weeks, or he doesn't read the books, The Rise and Fall. I don't get it. That was the downfall of WCW.
it's arrogant.
Guaranteed contracts.
It's
That's
arrogant.
problem.
WWE got to stop.
Creative control. It was the biggest downfall.
And I've always said this, like, I don't hate AEW. Like, I more hate their fans, if anything. I've gone on.
Yes, that's what it is with me too.
Right. That's what it is. It's their fans.
So my problem is like, yes, their fans act like the shit's above criticism, but it's like, all right, you guys have clearly watched WCW back in the day, and you guys aren't seeing this right now. Like, just please tell me what I'm missing. The
one thing I watch them all. You know, I watch Impact, AEW, I watch them all. But the one thing is the shots they're taking at WWE.
Like, and then when WWE say something bad,
come on, it's getting childish. It's really getting
keep
childish.
your mind on your product, man.
Exactly.
Keep your mind on your
Why
product.
Why are you so worried about WWE for?
And Vince has already said there's not competition.
It really goes to show you how much control WWE truly does have over them.
Yeah,
it does. Like, why are y'all so worried about it? I'm not focused. Let me focus on mine. Like, this is my show, Wrasslin Talk Radio. This is the show I host. I'm not worried about another wrestling podcast. I'm not worried about how somebody else is worried about their podcast or what they do or what they talk about their podcast. I'm focused on this one.
Right.
I'm focused on this show. I don't care about anybody else.
Sorry, I yawned.
No, you're fine. It's just, if they're doing trivia, okay, they're doing trivia. They're doing their own trivia. I don't care how they're doing their show. I'm focused on my show.
Fluke ass win.
Ain't nothing fluke about it, buddy. Y'all cheated me before. Twice.
I was not a part of the screw job.
It's the rain. It's the rain for me.
I never pointed fingers, no nothing. I just said I was cheated. I never said who, by who, and where. I just said I was cheated twice. And there's video proof of it on our old episode, so I'll go back watch that if you want.
Do you have any audio of us saying the outcome was going to be different? So therefore, I don't know if you don't have audio. Therefore, I'm not a part of the screw job.
Like I said, I never said it was you. I never pointed fingers to anybody. I just said I was cheated twice. And there was nothing fluke. Hey, man, fuck you. Whoever put that on, fuck you. I just said I was cheated twice in trivia.
Sounds like fluke to me.
Yeah. Well.
I got a point about AEW. Like, just focus on your product. But I think Tony Khan, he's a petty dude. Like, he's signing all these people because he can, and that's gonna be the downfall.
Yeah, hey, Chris said it best. That's what happens when you give your stupid son a lot of money.
Yeah.
And on top of that, he doesn't care about the business.
Nope.
He don't.
He's a mark.
The cruiserweight division is coming soon.
And then on top of that, I don't even knock him. I knock these other talents that go straight to AEW and swear that their career is going to be different now.
Yeah. You see, after 3 weeks, Andrade is not doing any
Andrade ain't doing shit. He
ain't doing nothing. They done gave him Vicky Guerrero. They done gave him Chavo Guerrero.
And now he's running with 95-year-old Chavo Guerrero.
Okay, so you brought Mark Henry back, to say, okay, I still got some in the tank? No, you don't. It's just
Where's Paul White?
You don't want to let it go.
I just see Paul White in pictures. I just see him taking pictures with AEW talents and stuff.
Paul White, ain't he commentating for Rampage?
Yeah, he's on the other show. But it's like there's too much talent and not enough creative and not enough smart creative, man.
It's like too many factions, man. It's
there's no. I'm gonna tell you like this: AEW has zero storylines. I can't follow a storyline.
Only thing is the Inner Circle and Pinnacle. That's it.
All they do is throw a match together, and there's no story behind it. There's
But
no
the rankings would confuse me because
what's the reason for Orange Cassidy and Sting?
Miro is defending title against a dude who is not even in the title hunt. I don't get it. So what's the rankings are for? I mean, so anybody? I said, damn, I can go get a title shot. I can go get at the TNT title. Shit, I can go get a title shot. And then,
right.
Yeah, I mean, the rankings don't mean nothing. Now, the other storyline that's going to start making sense is Hangman Adam Page and Kenny Omega. They're starting to build this up.
Yeah,
they laid the groundwork for this. It's starting to build up. This is going to be a slow build, but whenever that happens,
what do you mean, bro? It's been a slow build since the first All Out.
Yeah, since being the Elite.
Yeah, they were tag team champions and all that, but when that match happens, that's going to be a hell of a match. I think that's when Page wins the title.
I would like to see Hangman Page win the title. You know, I'm a Kenny Omega guy, but if Hangman Adam Page win it, he's well deserved. He definitely deserved, bro. Well deserved. Well deserved.
And I can see Omega definitely putting him over.
Yeah, me too.
I would like that. That would be dope if Kenny Omega did.
Put him over and let Adam Page run with the title. I believe Page has definitely a long ass run with that title.
Shit, who knows? All these people keep coming over there. He had the title for like 2 weeks, and then somebody else do debuts, and then right off the Hangman. Like it's too much. It's a shit show.
Yeah, but you know, let's see what happens and everything. But like you said, we'll see how long this goes. You know, with all the thing. And then the one thing is they got the whole thing they're doing with New Japan. They got the whole thing with Impact. Shit, you got the Good Brothers that are Impact. You see them appearing on AEW. You got
every week.
Yeah, then you got the IWGP United States title being defended, which crazy ass match between Moxley and Archer last night. Damn, that was a crazy ass match. I don't like the way Archer won the title though, which was weird.
Oh, he beat Moxley?
He beat Moxley. Didn't pin him though.
Oh,
he didn't pin him. I guess some kind of rule where you on the outside and you didn't able to beat the count or something. So it made Moxley. I guess Moxley's wife is. I think she just had the baby, or she's still pregnant.
Yeah.
Or whatever. So I think he's going to take some time off to go be with her or whatever and everything. I think that's why he dropped the title. So
why does he take time to reinvent his motherfucking character? Shit, I'm so.
Oh, he's Stone Cold. He's the Stone Cold.
No, he ain't Stone Cold, man.
He's Triple H.
He's Dean Ambrose. Stone Cold and Dean Ambrose.
He's still Dean Ambrose to me.
I forgot about. He's Dean Ambrose to me.
He's Dean Ambrose. Seth Rollins could go to AEW. He's still going to be Seth Rollins.
Mick Foley.
Mick Foley. And Nick Gage showed up. I can't say his name.
Oh, God, Nick Gage. I personally don't know who Nick Gage is. I didn't do my research. I didn't know who he was until Ricky and Cap told me about him.
The 2021 Terry Funk.
And Sabu and Mick Foley all in one.
I went back to go watch one of his matches on YouTube.
King of the Death Match.
Ricky told me this dude robbed the bank.
Yep.
He robbed the bank. So, and then I saw some of his matches on YouTube. I'm like, how the fuck is he on TV?
Does the name New Jack mean anything to you?
Yeah.
New Jack came out and told you he was purposely trying to kill people. And he still got booked for shows.
Yeah.
Man.
Yo, did y'all see Velveteen Dream got booked for something? Then they pulled him off the show.
I saw that shit.
Yeah, I wonder why.
I wonder why too.
He's been cleared of the trial. He didn't do what the people said they doing, but the marks, there's so many of them that wanted to see him lose his job. He lost his job. Now they want to see him get booked. He did not do what they said he did. This makes no sense.
AEW ain't went after him.
That's up for you, well. But he has allegations and like with Enzo. Enzo's getting booked.
That's all they are, allegations.
Yeah.
Well, Enzo was cleared.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're doing Enzo versus Jerry the King Lawler.
I'm out. I'm out. You booked that shit too.
I didn't look. Trey threatened me. Said if I don't follow through with his request, he said he's gonna stab me with a knife. I had to do it.
And what page did you even get that from? I didn't see that nowhere else. I was like,
I forgot what page I got it from, but it's gonna be Enzo versus Jerry Lawler. I said, oh my god, who's booking this shit, man? What the hell?
On the side of the road wrestling, like that's shit.
The side of the road wrestling. That's a name. That's a name. Yo, Cal, that's a good name for a wrestling.
Wow.
On the side of the road wrestling.
She's gonna be on. That's gonna be in Jersey.
Cap,
On the side of the road wrestling school.
On the side of the road.
Cap, you gotta copyright that shit, yo.
There's
Yo,
no other matches announced. There's no other matches announced. It's just them.
Hey,
every
every match takes place on the side of a road.
They have like
a gas station.
truck trailer. They let the ring out.
Let's
Let
put
them
our
fight
money
and go to
together.
the next town.
Yo, let's put our money together. We'll start building rings all over the place. So as you're driving down the road and you want to stop and watch wrestling, side of the road wrestling, we can make some money off of this shit.
A Winnebago with a wrestling ring inside. You just park and then let out.
Man.
Yo, we'll be on ESPN. Like, yo, the four of us got together one night. We said, hey, I got an idea. Side of the road wrestling. Think about it, yo.
It's the new backyard wrestling.
The side of the road heavyweight champion.
Superhuman versus Big Cass. Like, shit get crazy.
Hey, yo, Cap, I got an idea now. Cap, oh, shit. Yo, we got to roll with this shit.
Hornswoggle versus Meat.
Yo, side of the road wrestling television champion.
The Bollywood boy versus everyone.
Wow.
I-95 hardcore match.
Tony Nese versus Iron Mike Sharp Jr. Right?
Just Incredible versus.
Oh, Just Incredible still wrestling.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I went crazy. I'm sorry. Chris, you can come back, man. I'm sorry.
Hey, we gotta get in the group chat and talk about. Hey, Ricky, we got an idea for y'all. Y'all can't tell. Side of the road wrestling.
Oh my God.
Sam Wiki versus Jake the Snake. Electronic match.
Guys, I am about to call it a night.
Anyways, fellas, like we're gonna end it there, man. Good chat.
Cal's doing too much right now.
We just want to come on. This is just an impromptu show, man. We got a quick show and everything like that. Next episode is actually. It's either I might be live from Charlotte doing the next show.
Oh shit, got some guns. Niggas on roids.
Oh. Not me, bro. Not me.
I'll fuck with you.
Anyways, but next week, anybody, y'all give y'all shout outs, man. Y'all want to give y'all shout outs real quick?
I want to shout out $5 Blinky Team, my lady Tanika, Stepdaughter Beans, the whole family. Katie Vick.
Shut up. That's it. Cap, you're done. Lucas, go ahead.
He left.
No, Cap, no more shout outs. You're done.
Right, I'm going.
Any shout outs, man? Go ahead. Cap's done talking. Okay. WFSB 91. Shout out to them. Whole squad over there.
Why must we do this every week?
It's Slip
96. Shout out to Detroit. Trevor, all of them over there. Make sure y'all continue to like us on Facebook, like y'all on Instagram. Make sure y'all subscribe to our YouTube channel. Chris, anybody shout outs, man? You want to give any shout outs? You're on mute, Chris.
Oh, my bad. Shout out to my family, my boys. See y'all punk asses next week. I can't wait. We about to enjoy ourselves.
Chicago takeover.
Holla
yes.
Hey, are we going bowling Thursday or Friday?
We're going bowling Thursday night because Ricky said he's going to be with us Thursday night.
Fluke trivia win.
Ricky said he's going to be with us
part
Thursday.
of the screw job. And I wasn't a part of the screw job.
Yes, you are, damn it.
Ricky said he's going to be with us Thursday night, so we got to do bowling. We got to do bowling Thursday night.
I'm down for whatever.
Yeah.
So,
Chris is not going to be with us till after 8:30. So, anyways, but I'll see y'all, boy. We'll definitely see y'all, boy. Yeah, we're going to be in Chicago, y'all. We're going to be taking plenty of pictures. Plenty of pictures coming your way. You're going to see a lot of middle fingers next week.
Cap's getting rid.
Y'all gonna get sick of us, man. We're gonna be all over y'all Instagram, Facebook page. Y'all gonna get sick of us, man. I'm telling y'all right now, just be ready for us, man. Anyways, we are out of here. I thank everyone for tuning in. Next show is August before SummerSlam, but as we always say here at Wrasslin Talk Radio, we're not just wrestling fans, we're wrestling fans. We'll see y'all next time.
Cap's a sicko.
As always, yes he is.
All right, boy. Later.
All right, bye.